Here's why being weird can get you more clients than if you're trying to be a normie and fit in. But for real, so often right now, like there's this big trap that a lot of coaches are falling into, especially in the health and fitness space, because I think people feel like they have to be perceived a certain way. And so if you're in a stage in your business to where you're trying to get more consistent lead flow coming in, you're trying to get more consistent clients coming into your actual program, and they're getting harder and harder and harder to get clients, whether it's from organic or paid ads, it's because number one, information itself is a commodity. Especially now, we've seen even a bigger boom over the last year with like even the last months with AI. It's like before, what I call the normies, like just people that aren't entrepreneurs, they didn't really know what ChatGPT was. I felt like I would be going to like place like my kids' friends' birthday parties, and people were like ChatGPT, and now like basically people know it. And so like we at our fingertips have access to unlimited information within seconds, like literally milliseconds at this point. It can pop out whatever you need to know. Like I was asking my daughter, I was in there for our bedtime routine 2 nights ago, and she asked me about this. I can't even remember who it was, but somebody she learned about in like a history type class. I didn't know who it was. And so I literally like voice texted into my chat GPT, and it gave me everything about this dude within seconds. Gone are the days where you could just share information like how to lose 10 pounds. Why, here's why busy professionals can, eat flexible dieting. Nobody gives a crap anymore. It's not going to fit in. Like you're going to blend in, I should say. That's what I meant to say. You're going to blend in, right? And so going back to my original point here, is that being weird is actually pretty wonderful. And what I mean by being weird is just being yourself. Now, hear me out, because some people are going to hear this and they're going to roll their eyes, but those are the same people that are probably still struggling to get clients. And those of you that have like tapped into you're just being who you are online, and you're like, damn, yeah, maybe that's one of the reasons I'm getting clients. Could be. And so here's a couple different ways that you can think about this, and I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to challenge you to a duel. I'm going to challenge you to be able to take what I say right now and just try it out. Go try it out in your content. I want you to think about right now the way you do marketing, like how you're showing up in your content, the way you do sales, the way you're delivering. Is it tapping into you? Your authentic self, your zone of genius. For example, I like to just speak, man. Like my dream business is just you put a camera, a mic in front of me, and just let me talk. I don't want to have to do anything else besides just this. I can like do this all day, whether it's behind a camera like this, on a podcast, coaching my clients, in person at a speaking event. You give me a mic, you give me a camera. This is my zone of genius for sure. I like to play. I like to be quirky. I like to have fun. I enjoy making people laugh and smile. I like to change the energy in a room. I love it. And when I do anything that is not those things, right? Like literally, I just shared this in another video, but I like to go get fossils. Like this is a megalodon tooth. I like to build Legos. I like to go on adventures. I like to play. And the more I incorporate play, playfulness and quirkiness, and just allowing me to be myself in my marketing, in my sales process, I freaking can't sit behind a computer and DM people, man. I used to force myself to do it because that's what the guru said. DM 50 people a day, they said. And I was just like, okay. But I realized like we have a wait list of clients now, and I literally very rarely DM people anymore, right? Because I tapped into what I want to do, what I feel drawn to and passionate about. And I know as long as I do those things within my marketing and sales process, I'm going to get clients. And then delivery. Like I hate sitting behind my computer and just doing stuff, right? So I've even started to take a lot of calls while I'm out and about walking. And my clients are like, holy crap, man, you're so much more like energized and thoughtful. And like I give them even better coaching and consulting when I'm like that, right? Or even the way I do my coaching calls, my workshops and stuff with clients where we might do implementation workshops. It's so good. So I want you to think about that for you. So how would you show up in your content? Maybe you're already doing it, but how would you show up in your content? Right? For me, I'm doing a video right now and I'm allowing myself to just express myself, just be myself. I don't like to, I am a pretty good writer, copywriter, just from years of experience, but I naturally don't feel drawn to go and write, at least not in this season. So I'll do a video and I'll repurpose that video using like Chat GPT. And I did a video on how I do that, my whole process on it, that you could check out somewhere on this channel. But I will do this, right? And then I will go and repurpose it into other forms. When I was growing my online fitness business, I just liked to dress in costumes, man. Like people became to know me for dressing in costumes. So I would freaking wear like a taco donut. I had a pizza costume. I once wore a Belle dress from Beauty and the Beast. I wore an Elsa dress. I dressed as Aladdin and I freaking sang, in the intro of the video. I can go through like probably 50 costumes. I think I maybe wore Einstein, all these things, and it was fun for me. And it was well received. Like it got a lot of attention and it was well received. And it did really well. When I used to do these trainings, I would dress in these like really short shorts and like these like this. Anyway, all this to say is like I was just being me, playful, quirky, fun, at least for me. And people received it really, really well because I was having fun. So people are attracted to that. So what's that for you? Like, are you playful? Are you wanting to have more fun? Like, how are you integrating that into your content? Like how? Something to think about. The same thing with your sales. Or do you hate sales calls and would you prefer to sell in the DMs or via workshops? Do you like interviews? Do you like just getting on and just like chatting with people? Like I have a client who just likes to get interviewed or he likes to interview or be interviewed. He just likes to talk to people, man. He likes to network, likes to talk to people. So like he just does that and he doesn't have to he just is himself. He's just talking to people and he gets clients from that. I've got some clients that just love to write and they love to like empower people. Like they just like to go in the room and just like empower the people, right? So that's what they do. They write very empowering newsletters. I've got some people that are just teachers through and through. They're just teachers and they just like to go and teach. They'll go do lunch and learns. They show up and they do a bi-weekly masterclass. They do workshops. They just like to teach. So it's really finding what is maybe something that you feel is a zone of genius that you're not stepping into. And then the second part of this is what may be weird to others, but to you, it's just normal. Like my playfulness and like how I like to show up is like, could be weird to others, but it's me. It's just normal to me. It's what I like. What is that for you? How can you integrate that into your business? How can you incorporate more of your zone of genius and more of your weird, your authentic self into your business? Let me know down below and we'll chat really soon.